just mispronounced your name though.
Amir Hameed.
I thought I mispronounced. Let's do that one more time. Amir Hameed, who is the SVP of Solutions,
The SP.
Technical Solutions and Innovations.
Technical solutions.
Global.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You walked right in front of the camera. All right, everybody. Hey, this is Craig Durr, Chief Analyst and founder of the Collab Collective. I am here at the RingCentral Analyst Summit, and literally, we just wrapped up. Stage just went dark, monitors went dark, but I was able to grab someone to help walk me through something. Now, I mentioned this online. I'm on a quest to understand more about the customer experience, and what a better place to start with one of the technology leaders than RingCentral. So I grabbed Amir Hameed, who is the SVP of Global Solutions and Innovations.
Global Technical Solutions and Innovation. Close enough.
Who was actually the MC of this event. Started off in the very beginning and took us to the end. Now, you guys not only covered Ring CX and Ring EX, and I'll have a chance to talk to other people later, but I want to talk to you about some of these great ideas I saw at this event. And I thought you guys did a fantastic job. Here's a great one to start off with. There was this conversation we had around systems of experience, and it was kind of breaking down how other people looking at the market and how you guys want to elevate the conversation.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Great way to start. So, I mean, look, when we look at businesses of all sizes, they're typically using systems of record, right?
Sure.
So system of record is your CRMs, your Salesforces, your HubSpot.
Okay.
You've got the various systems of record. And as an industry, on top of that layer, we've been involved in systems of engagement.
Okay.
So RingCentral has been a systems of engagement, which gives you multiple channels that integrate into the various systems of record.
Okay, great.
So for example, Salesforce integration or that sort of thing.
All right.
But now what we're saying is that's not enough. We're entering an era of AI now, right?
Yeah.
And so what we've introduced, and our new Chief AI Officer introduced, the systems of experience.
I love that.
So this is leveraging generative AI, okay? And you saw, and we'll talk a little bit more later on your other questions, I'm sure you'll have about what we're doing in generative AI. But again, it's taking that at that layer, leveraging AI, because what is the fuel for AI? It's data, right?
Yeah,
and the richest form of data is voice. So when I talk to you about the systems of engagement, of course, we've got multimodal, we've got message, we've got video, we've got phone.
But what you're talking about here is that you actually have data that's going across all these workloads. And you guys already have access to this, right?
We have access to billions upon billions of minutes of voice data.
Okay.
And that's the richest form of data. And as I mentioned, data is the fuel for AI.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine the ability now, as a part of that systems of experience, the ability to mine that voice data that's there, that's giving you, who's saying what, how they're saying it, what they're saying. You get so much contextual information from that. And then tying that all back together gives you that systems of experience, which again propels it to another level.
And that's what I love. Like I said, I'm a student here, and what I like that you guys are talking about is that you're taking it to the point of truly a customer experience point of view.
Yes.
Do you know who I am? Do you know my last phone call that I had? Do you know not only the data you might pull from whatever CRM, because you guys are partnered with all the major CRMs,
Absolutely.
but do you know the last time I was on chat with you or something like that?
We have all of that data. We know who called, how the duration of it, not even called, any interaction.
Right.
Multimodal, 20 digital channels plus, right? So how did you access the organization? Was it for a support call? Was it for an upsell call? We should know who the person is. This is Craig.
Yeah.
Well, hey, wait a second. When I'm interacting with Craig, and perhaps you started with a text, or perhaps it was a web chat.
Okay.
And then for whatever reasons, you wanted the ability to escalate that
Okay.
to a voice or even a video call. We can do that. And then me at the other end, it's like, oh, wait a second, this is Craig. He's a high roller. This is a platinum level.
No, I'm
this
not.
is a platinum level guy. So when I'm talking to Craig and then leveraging AI, the real-time guidance would tell me, whoa, you're talking to Craig. He's a high roller.
Okay.
Don't be talking about silly things, because guess what? I would have all the information. I would know all the services that you've got already. And it would prompt me with that type of information that would make for a meaningful customer delight. Because I already know who you are. I already know what you've purchased. Maybe you're calling in about something else, and I would be prompted by the AI to say, hey, since you've got this, this, and that, might we suggest you try this or sample that, or a POC or a trial? So again, taking that customer delight to the next level. Now you're looking at it going, wow, I started on one mode,
Yeah.
then I wanted to get out because my fingers were tired typing so much. They took my call, they took my video, they knew who I was, and right then and there, I didn't have to explain anything. I didn't have to tell who am I, what's my account number. No, they knew who I was,
Right.
and then right away I'm having a meaningful conversation to the next level. That's like the system of experience.
love
Taking
it.
all that generative AI,
Okay.
leveraging that, and also having the ability to hand it off to a human if need be.
Now, it's interesting you talk about hanging it off to a human if need be. Let's talk about something else. You guys pre-announced before us coming a new AI solution.
Yep.
AI Receptionist.
Correct.
AIR.
AIR,
I love the fact that
absolutely.
you guys are doing the acronym there.
Yeah.
But here's a great example of actually leveraging AI. I think it's got a super strong use case
Yeah.
in the SMB space, but you've actually explained to me about how it can go across enterprises.
Absolutely.
But let's just start with level set. What is AIR?
Sure, absolutely. So this is what we've introduced at our earnings, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about RingCentral's AI Receptionist.
Okay.
And what that is, it's really kind of humanizing the AI, right? So for example, if I'm a dental clinic or a law firm, rather than having a receptionist there who probably works 9 to 5 taking these
Right.
repetitive calls, you can have a 24/7 AI person, receptionist, available, and it's the beauty of it. It's so easy to program.
Right.
We showed you guys a demo.
It took
Within
5 minutes. It took 5 minutes.
5 minutes
If
at most.
At most, right.
You go because it's already attached. The beauty here is the way we're approaching it, which is unique, is you've already got a RingCentral phone system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can easily add that on. There isn't anything more. It's an add-on to your RingEX.
Right.
And we have a wizard. It's like, okay, talk to me about your business, enter your website.
So you can
and
pull the information from the website,
pull
what have you.
all that
Right.
information. We know simple things such as hours of operation. We know
Right.
what you do. We can actually even route it. It's
Yeah,
also has the ability to route
the
it.
routing was really, really important. This starts blending that idea between, is this a CX experience and an EX offering? I mean, it's beautiful how it actually shows how these work automations, these workflows apply to businesses across the board. I think it's funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you call into the dental office, you know the office hours, you
Yeah.
need an appointment, you know what's available, when can you do it. All of that is available to
being
you
routed.
through this virtual agent. And again, if you need
Yeah.
to, hey, there's a billing question. If there's a billing question, I need to talk to someone. Hey, shall I connect you to somebody in the billing department?
That's
We can
interesting.
actually absolutely do that as well.
Now, is it in closed beta right now, or are you open beta?
Great question. So it's controlled introduction.
Yeah.
We already have many customers who are using it today. We're getting lots of feedback for them. That was another thing that we demonstrated. Right?
Okay.
We demonstrated
Right.
how it works, live demos here for the analysts. So again, we're super excited about it. It's already selling. We're already monetizing it. So
Yeah.
we know that it's of value. And it's bringing tangible value to customers because they're saving money
Right.
and being much more accessible to their end customers or clients or patients, whatever that may be.
Okay. So let's go ahead and pivot a little bit further into the contact center experience. No longer call center. We're talking about contact
Contact center,
across
absolutely.
the board.
Yes.
Now, there is that very traditional mode where a supervisor
Yep.
might try to understand what their agents are doing or the challenges, and they do a sample.
Yes.
But they're only seeing maybe 10, 15% of the calls. With your AI solution now, they can actually sample their entire call network. This is kind of what you're talking about, like billions of hours that you have, but down to that enterprise level, that company level, they can see what's taking place in their organization.
Absolutely. So with our RingSense
Yeah.
or RingCX,
Right.
you absolutely have the ability to monitor through all of the interactions with customers. You can actually key in for certain key phrases.
Right.
You can actually key in for tone. So for example, if there was a situation where, Craig, you were irate,
Right.
and I was taking that conversation, how was I responding? Was I listening to you?
Yeah.
Was I sympathetic? Or was I say, hey, Craig, would you like to buy something else? That would be inappropriate, right? So again,
Right.
leveraging RingSense for RingCX as an example allows you to look at the entire interaction end to end,
Right.
key in on certain points, and then also score.
The CSAT.
The scoring, this
Yeah.
is right? How much was I listening versus talking?
Ah, yeah.
Was I responding? So you can actually score that interaction. Then coming back to the coaching, in the past, the coaches had to listen end to end.
Right.
And to your point earlier where you said you can only sample so much because you only have so much time.
Right.
But now we can actually go in, leverage the AI from
Right.
RingSense, go straight into those either troubled areas, or not only that, maybe we want to amplify what great looks like.
Oh, good.
So say, hey, this is a great experience.
And then you take that
Take
agent.
that coaching, share it across
Yeah.
the board and say, hey guys, this is what great looks like. Here's how it was scored. Look at how the pivoted the conversation,
Yeah.
the listening, the tone, the inflection, all of that, again, very easy to do. And to your point, you don't have to sequentially listening to everything just for something that may have come up.
So I love it. So there's a lot of great stuff you guys are doing here. Some of the stuff you
Absolutely.
shared under NDA, so we can't talk about that yet. But what I do see here is I see the very, very robust roadmap. I see a
Absolutely.
great go-to-market penetration. And actually, I really love how you really are kind of elevating that customer experience to being top of mind across the board.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. And again, it's all about AI, but responsible AI.
Yeah.
Trusted AI communications. That's what RingCentral is all about.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Craig Durr with the Collab Collective. I'll bring you some more insights from the RingCentral analysis. Stay tuned.